Good morning, everybody. How we doing this morning? Well, we got some rain coming in, but we have got some planting to get done. Look, man, look at our greenhouse. Isn't that great? Look at the strawberries and tomatoes over here, and then look at them pumpkins. We are really getting them growing, and we've even got somebody coming here and just picking up the pumpkins when we need them picked up. We don't even have to run them into town. Same with the strawberries and tomatoes. But they're making us some money. Not a whole bunch, but a decent amount. Now, I've already got everything filled up and ready to go. We did have some rain at the end of July, but it wasn't anything massive. It was, just enough to get the ground nice and wet and kind of help everything spring up. So that's a positive right there. Okay, let's go ahead and get this out of here. Now, I did talk to the gentleman that owns this planter, and we are going to buy it from him. I have decided that I think I want to buy that planter from him. So that's what I'm going to do. It just might be a little expensive. I don't know what he wants for it, but we're going to need it. We kind of do need it. But yeah. Man, look at those peas coming up there. Isn't that nice? And I think our corn is coming up really nicely. If it wasn't going to rain, our alfalfa is ready to be cut. But I think I'll wait till after the rain to cut it. I just think that's going to be smarter. And I see we got some weeds coming in. That'll be something else we got to take care of here in the near future too, is get them weeds out of the field. But let's get to the edge of the field here. This is going to be a lot of planting. Now, if the rain suddenly does hold off, well then we should be okay. But if it doesn't hold off, yeah, we're in trouble. And there won't be a darn thing we can do about it. So, yeah. I guess it is what it is, and we'll survive. You know, I'd like to see it a little different, but, what are we going to do? There's not much we can do at this point. But, like I said, we're going to try get as much of this planted, these beans planted today, and I guess whatever we don't get planted, we'll plant another day. Still have not received my bill for the lime. I hate to say it, I'm really waiting on that one because I have a feeling it's gonna hit pretty hard. But I suppose when it shows up, it shows up. And we'll pay for it and take care of it when it gets here. And, take our lumps on it. I spoke to the dealership a little bit. And like I said last time, we kind of got a case dealer around here. Pretty much everything they sell is a case. And if I want to get any other brands, I'm going to have to go elsewhere to get anything. Now, in the next county over, we do have another dealer. And that dealer is Agco/Claus. And they, if we buy anything from them, we'd have to have it shipped here. So that's, I don't know. I think that's just kind of a rough deal, if you ask me. having to have things shipped this direction. I just don't think that's that great of a deal for me. But, it is what it is. I don't have any plans on changing out anything because, well, frankly, we just, at the moment, we don't have the money for it. I did rent out a space in our shed for a truck that is in there, and we are able to use it. But the same guy that owns this planter here, he has given us permission to just use his truck, but also store it for him when he needs it. So we do have a little bit, more there. But like I said, he is willing to sell me this planter because he said he's done. He's retiring. He just wants to keep that truck in case he needs it for something. And I get that. I understand that completely. You hold on to something just in case you might need it somewhere down the line. I mean, it makes sense, let's be honest. Smart idea. But, I imagine, by the way he's talked to me, that any of his equipment that he has, he would gladly sell me if I asked. I don't think that would be an issue. Boy, this is really rough terrain back here. I forgot about that. And I think next year we're going to clean this area up back here. Maybe clean up these ends where they're a little sharp. And we'll plow it under and clean it up. But I think this could be a much cleaner edge to our field than what we have. And I don't know, maybe this waterway is supposed to be here, if that's what this is, because if it's a waterway, man, it is awful flat. But yeah, these zigzags in here, they make it very, very difficult. I don't understand why they're here. But, it is what it is. We might be able to get some help with getting this planted. Not today, but later this month if we get held up by rain. There's a gentleman that said he would help us plant. So I'm not going to turn him down or say no for obvious reasons. To be honest, I'll take all the help I can get. Go. I mean, it is kind of nice. We can just roll around in this corner here and get right back into the field. But we own all this. We cut it, so I don't know. I think we should make better use of it anyway. Well, anyway, I'm going to get to it. Let's get this planted best we can, and I'll see you in a few. Well, everybody, that did it. We're out of seed already. But I think something is not quite right. We were planting pretty good, but I think something's broken in the way it's planting. We're going to get back to the shed and check it, and if nothing's wrong, we'll go ahead and fill it full. But if something is wrong, then yeah, we're going to have to figure something out and attempt to figure it out in a hurry before this rain shows up. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. But something didn't feel right as we were going through the field. I'm not sure what. But it was weird, you know, like a chain slipping or a sprocket noise. I don't know. I'll have to tear into it a little bit here. Okay. Let's get around here and back up in there. We'll have a look at it real quick. I mean, if something went wrong and it's because of us or, you know, we're going to fix it before we take it back to the gentleman that we borrowed this from. But, you know, that's just being neighborly and friendly. Let's see here. Let's get over a little bit further. I can open it up and figure out what's going on here. There we go. Yeah, that should be just fine. Perfect. Okay. Let's get out and let's have a look here. Let's see. We need to look really close here. Well, let me start doing a shakedown of this thing and be right back with you. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Okay. Yep, there is something wrong. We cannot get the part. There is a chain that is slipping a sprocket. The sprocket is in terrible condition. Chain's in terrible condition. I ordered both of them. And, yeah. Now we're renting this Case Early Riser 2150. And boy, is this a big girl. They say this tractor can pull it at the dealership. And I hope they're right. This is a massive planter. I mean, absolutely massive. But if it works, then yeah, I have no problem with it. I'm going to owe them a pretty penny for this one. I wrote them a check that they have not cashed yet. They told me that, yeah, this isn't cheap. This is a very, very expensive planter. And we're going to treat it as such. With a lot of reverence. Because $232,000 planter. The gentleman is letting me use it as a demo. It was his exact words. Is run it as a demo. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I filled it with seed with what we had left. And, yeah, we've got nothing left. So, if we run out of seed out here, we're going to have to go buy more. Now, it's quite a bit wider. That other one was, I don't remember, 9 meters or so, and this one is 12. So, yeah. I'm surprised that this tractor can actually run it, because I guess the real testament will be up here when we get up to the hill. That's when I'll know for sure if it can run it or not. But yeah, if it can, maybe we'll have to go in debt. I'm sure that buying a demo makes it cheaper, right? At least I hope so. It better make it cheaper. But I guess we'll find out. Boy, this is a nice, this sure is a nice planter. I'm impressed. I really am. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't have fertilizer on it, but you know what? We can do fertilizer. We got a spreader. If we need to do fertilizer, we'll do fertilizer. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I do know that it has almost triple the capacity for grain in it. So that's a plus in itself. I think I'm going to go ahead and run across this top side here, since this is so much wider. Yeah, you can tell a difference, but it's okay. It looks good. Let's see how it handles this hill here. This will be the true testament. Climbing this thing. Yeah, we're losing a little steam. But let's kick her back a gear and see here. Oop, there's a terrace. Look at that. Form right over the terrace. Oh, whoops. Beautiful. Nope, it did a great job. I'm impressed. It climbed that hill, no problem. So, yeah, maybe this is a good option for us. But, man, that's a lot of money. And I do like the fact it has row cleaners. It's cleaning out that row ahead of us for the for the ground to be nice and clear. It's cleaning those weeds out of the way, because we are, you know, basically just kind of tilling these weeds back under. So, yeah, it looks good. Well, anyway, I'm going to get at it. I'll see you here in a few. Well, everybody, we just got put in a warning for a severe thunderstorm headed our way. So, yeah, I know it's coming. I'm going to keep at it up until the last moment. And we're just going to keep planting away here. I was hoping to get quite a bit more done, but well, it is what it is. I can only do so much in a day, and yeah. But at least this part of the field will be done. I won't have to worry about it. And that's the biggie, is just, trying to get as much done as we can. Because I want to get as much done as we can. But now, I am extremely impressed with this early riser. Man, this thing is working great. I am more than impressed with it. I cannot believe how well it is working out here in the field. It drags on the tractor a little when we're climbing, but then when we're going downhill, it doesn't seem to drag on the tractor quite as hard. So, let's just be honest. This is about exactly the right size for this tractor. I think being, a little bit newer and a little bit better suited for newer equipment, it's doing a pretty good job. There we go. Let's run out this end here and we'll go back again. Yeah, it's it's rather boring, to be honest, in some ways. And I made a boo-boo down there, so I gotta fix my own boo-boo here. There we go. But that's okay. It doesn't hurt nothing. Oop, missed a little spot. I can't be missing spots. Might have a little bit of double planting here and there, but you know what? It's okay. I noticed, oh, there I'm doing it again. I noticed I missed a few spots in the beans too, or the peas, excuse me. And I didn't mean to. It just, it happens. You can't win them all. Even if you're looking as close as you can at the ground, sometimes you just miss a few. But yeah, we're looking pretty good here. I don't know how much time we have till it starts raining, but I imagine it's not going to be too much longer here. Just by the way the clouds are forming up, they're starting to pull together, kind of like an actual thunderstorm would. But I don't know which way it's coming from. I can't tell. So I don't know. They say if it comes from the east, yeah, we're in big trouble. So I hope and pray it's not a storm coming from the east. But maybe I ought to flip on the weather radio and have a listen. That'd probably be a smart idea. We do have a weather radio. Yeah, we do have a weather radio mixture in here. Radio/weather radio. So maybe I ought to be listening to that to determine what I should be doing. you know, how much time I've got, etc. So, it might be a good idea. We'll come back to that here in a little bit. I want to try to get a little bit more done if I can. I'm not going to give up on this thing. It's, you know, we're going to be in it till the bitter end here. Till we just can't go anymore. Sorry, I had an itch. I was scratching, and I'm looking back and getting a little off course there. Right on the edge. That's where I want it. Yeah. You know, this, I did notice this thing has smart boxes on it, so it can tell when it's running across other ground and that's already been planted. And it shuts those boxes off. I didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. And as far as I'm concerned, that is absolutely cool as all get up. There we go. Well, we'll get turned around here. I suppose the rain will give us a little break from planting. We'll have to go get some more seed anyway. So, you know, that ain't too bad of a deal. Get right back into it here. I just hope that we don't have a super rainy May for the planting side of it, because if we do, oh, I'm in trouble. We're going to have to make some money pretty quick, overall. You know, that's been the goal all along, is to get some money built up. But now that I know that, hey, I need, obviously, to get with it, per se, and get stuff done, I'm getting a little nervous here. If they run this through as just a plain demo, yeah, we'll be fine. If they run this through as anything other than a demo, and they actually cash that check for what a rental fee would be, I'm in trouble. I'm going to be losing a lot of money. In a hurry. Money I can't afford to lose right now. We'll see how the silage is doing, because that is an option. We could load up some silage in one of the trucks and sell it off. We're going to turn. Oh, I guess we're going to have to make a hard turn this way, all the way around, and come back up and down the field this way to finish this little section down here. Which, that's okay. We can drop her right back down in. I mean, we didn't get too hurt by having to buy the four-wheel drive. We didn't get hurt too bad by any of the other items. So, yeah, we should be okay. I think we'll be just fine. We do have that neighbor that he wants to come and do some work for us. And, you know, if he gets rained out of what he's doing and they get more rain on their side of the county, I'll put him in here running this. And that way I'll have more time to go ahead and get my alfalfa cut, baled, and, you know, put up. Because I know that's going to be very, very important. Wow. Clouds are still kind of hanging there. down. Well, that's roughly half of the field planted. So we really don't have that much more to plant. Let that drop down. Oh, I'd guess about half the field. Maybe. Maybe a little under. I'd like to at least get half this field. Well, let's be honest. I want to get all of this field planted, but I guess if I don't, I don't. We'll just do the best that we can, get as much as we can. And as soft as this dirt is, if it does start raining, we got to get out of the field quick. Uh-oh. Oh, yep. There we go. It is starting to rain. We're just going to go to the end of the field, finish this up, and, oh my. That came in quick. Oh, my windshield wiper's malfunctioning. That's okay. I can see where I'm going. Let's get to the end of the field here. And we'll just go out there on the grass. That way we won't get stuck. Okay. We got to go this way around. Let's go ahead and fold this up. Move forward a bit. There we go. Wow. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm glad we do have that waterway because that's the only thing saving us right now. At least this will stay decent for longer than driving on the actual field. As soon as that field gets wet, man, that's going to be a muddy mess. Have to be careful along in here. Don't want to scratch the new that new planter. I'd hate to have to tell them, oh, by the way, I ran it in the trees and scratched it all up. You know what? Let's just take the road. It'd be safer. We got a nice way to get out onto the road. Yep, this will be maybe not as fast, but at least we can get around to our yard. And we should be better off here. Boy, they were right on about saying 11 o'clock for the rain. It no more made it 11 o'clock and boom, it was raining. But at least, ooh, look at our corn. Man, our corn looks good, doesn't it? But at least we'll be doing pretty good. My neighbor over here, look at his field. Isn't that terrible? I'm not even sure who owns this field over here. I really don't. I'll have to find out or just, inquire and see who does. Well, I suppose, since it's raining, I'll go to town and get some more seed. I think one more pallet probably ought to be plenty. Oh, we're going to have to make room up here. Ooh, little narrow bridge right in the center. Yeah, plenty of room. But, yeah, we'll get this put away. We'll go ahead and pull it inside the shop. Even though it's getting dirty as all get up from just going down the road. Let's see, do we have room? No, but we can make room real quick. Oh boy, it's coming down. Yeah. Okay, let's get this pulled to the side. Oh yeah, I didn't show you from last time some changes that have happened that I made. I guess I'll have to do that real quick. I'm not going to hook up to it, but I imagine that'll be close enough. Oh yeah, plenty of room now. Wow, it's raining. Woo. Oh, okay, let's get in here and we'll just drive this right in. That's good. Just right back here, about like that. I think I'm inside the door. Let's go have a look, shall we? Oh yeah, plenty. Okay. There we go. Well, get our doors shut here. And lock them when they get to the middle. But, yep. Here's that truck that I said the neighbor was storing here. Boy, isn't that a beauty? Old Chevy C60 Viking. It's a definitely a good-looking old truck. But the changes I was talking about is, notice something missing here. You come out here and look. Get over here real quick. We have a pickup wagon. I went ahead and bought a pickup wagon and got rid of everything else. But now let's get in out of this rain. We gotta go to the, we better go in the front here and kick our shoes off right inside the door. All right, everybody. Well, I'm gonna stay in here while the rain goes on, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.